to figure out how you go live with the loss out. Oh, this is turned into my podcast bed. I just lay on it at night when I can't fucking sleep. Okay.
Guess we're live, right?
Are we? Yes, it's gone live.
Oh.
Oh snap!
Everybody sees.
I don't know what's.
Have we got the right window up?
I don't fucking know. Yes, I have.
But they can see our logos, right?
Coops, what the fuck are you doing right down there?
Yeah, yeah, sorta. Sorta see the logo.
I don't know.
Oh.
Hell's going on?
Are we fucking live? Or what the fuck is going on?
We're live.
Right.
Of course we're live.
Woody Twart.
Right, hold on. Let's just ask the fucking chat. Chat, are we fucking good? Even though Coops
Yeah,
is
we
down
need
the
Indy.
bottom right
We need Indy in here to save the day,
The
man.
layout editor. I don't know why.
See, Indy, you thought you were a podcast noob. Shit.
fucking funny.
Hey, we got the beautiful blue screen. A little icon popping up.
What the fuck?
Hey, Mike just gave me a quick, here, do this. I don't know why it's so big though. That's what.
Why does it say stop any? There you go. Oh, look at him moving shit. Right, chat, can you hear us all right? Let us know that fucker.
Hey, look at that.
All right.
I'll have to read it.
Force is strong with that one.
What?
My wife just gave me
What? Yeah, there we go.
My wife just gave me a.
What? She can't give you a BJ while you're doing a fucking show.
Do or do not. There is no try.
Yeah, but we can only see Coop still, right? How come none of our other logos are popping up when we talk? Or what the hell?
It should be whoever's talking, isn't it? No, I don't know.
Yeah, Stubb says they can definitely hear me. And Dirty can hear me.
Can they hear everybody else? Where's Witty?
I don't know where he's Witty. I can't even hear fucking Witty.
We lose Witty?
Oh shit, I am here.
Oh,
there he is. Yeah, I don't know why it's just you on the fucking thing. It takes all the fucking fame, that's all it is.
Just pick the sexy one.
Yeah,
it defaults to the sexy one.
Yeah, this is what happens when you deal with a bunch of rank fucking amateurs.
Let me sign out.
Don't ask me, I'm not. Indy says can't hear.
Yeah, we're using Skype. Damn right, I'm hoping the spotlight.
Yeah, they can now. Right, so everyone can fucking hear us. We're good to go, yeah? Fuck it. Oh, fuck, you stop moving, you shit!
I didn't.
So you did.
Might delete later.
Stroke in a minute, you cunt. No, don't delete it. It's my first show back, you fanny. Keep it as it is. Fucking idiot. Right, just fucking start the show. I'll go last. Right, off you go.
No, you start the show, man. You're the man of the hour. You go. While he's trying to figure it out, you give us your spiel.
I can't ask myself questions to give me the fucking answers as well.
Let me start.
We're here.
All right, let me start properly. What's up, everybody in chat?
There you go.
Welcome back to WDFC on NOG. We're finally back. I don't know what the fuck happened the last few months. We were all quarantined. We were told not to do a podcast because we could affect everybody, and now we're here to.
You like.
Now we're here to.
No, we just couldn't be asked.
But everybody, remembers what WDFC stands for. We got the W here, Mr.
I'm the Who.
What's up, Witty?
Yo, good man.
The D of WDFC, Mr. UK Dazzer.
What's up, peeps? Back from the fucking dead. Let's go.
Healthier by the minute and sounds sexy in his SteelSeries headset.
Dazzy White.
Right, I do, yeah.
Hey, I got a SteelSeries headset too. Do I sound sexy?
No.
Sexy.
No, you don't.
And of course, we got the F of WDFC, myself, Fastback. And then we got the one and only, the one that if anything goes wrong, anything that's happening wrong right now, I'm doing all this on my new computer that Coop helped me put together. So if anything that's going on wrong, it's his fault. Remember that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Indie Baby says you sound a bit quiet, but you sound fine to me. Fastback.
Oh, he says I'm a bit quiet? Okay.
Yeah, but you sound
maybe
alright
in
to
your
me.
OBS or something.
Because
we're coming from the source.
Yeah, but I can see
Don't Stubbs know what WDFC stands for? You fucking fan. Who the fuck cares, you fucking idiot?
Right.
Okay, no, I've had a stroke and I can remember that shit.
I didn't get there yet, but you took care of that, so it's good. So it works.
Yeah, Mum. Yeah.
So, how's everybody doing?
Muy bueno.
Oh, fucking great. I'm all one-sided at the moment. Yeah. Well, am I going first then?
You are.
Go for it.
Yeah, get this cracking,
We're glad
man.
to have you back, man. We know it's been a while. And
yeah, believe it or not, we had a couple of hours notice before the show was fucking happening. Cheers for that, you fannies. Anyway, yeah, obviously you all know I've had a fucking stroke. I'm getting there slowly. Still got no feeling in the right, apart from a bit of muscle ache here and there. But yeah, I'm getting there slowly. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's a bit weird. I didn't expect to be on a podcast this early. Yeah, I was going to leave it for a month or so, but here I fucking am. Might as well jump in deep end. So I'm good. I'm just trying to stay positive and fucking crack on. You know, it'll take as long as it fucking takes before I get better. Luckily, I got all my faculties. I probably got more than I had when I first had, before I had the fucker. So, you know.
At least you aren't men, man.
Yeah, absolutely. I saw you already blew me away on achievement score, so still got that shit going.
Yeah, I'm waiting for all the codes and all these shitty Ratsalaka games so I can beat you again. You know what I mean?
You probably don't even need any hands. You could have both hands down and still beat me.
I can't. Well, at the moment, I can play Grid on Xbox One. So I've changed the Elite, so the accelerator's on the left on side. I basically use RB, LT. That's all I need to use on that game and steer. I can do it all with a left hand, so a bit like wanking, really. But, you know, at the moment. But yeah, I can play Grid. I can play a couple without fucking know what they are. I can't quite do Forza yet because the car don't handle like it does on Grid. I can play Ridge Racer 6, which I streamed a few weeks ago, because that's just basically pressing the brakes to drift around corners, and why I can keep me throttle down on the 360 pad because you can't change that accelerator to the left. Yeah, just a couple of the games. So I keep trying different games each day, but we'll get there in the fucking end, you know what I mean? So apart from that, I'm still here, fighting a good fight. So let's fucking go.
Yeah, shout out. Wasn't it Wilmy that gave you some money for that adaptive controller? How's that thing working out?
Yeah, man, yeah. I can play a couple of games with it, but you still need to buy a load of add-ons for it, like all the accessories and that, for it to work properly. So you're limited to what you can use it for. You can change all you can rewrap all the controls like you can with the Elite and all that, but it's still limited because you've got your two big buttons on the front which act as your A and the B. You've got a directional pad, but apart because all the connections at the top of to plug the peripherals in, you know what I mean? But I ain't got them to do it. So yeah,
so those big
it's limited.
Those big things, they're like a touchpad. There's like a big button.
Yeah, just a big button basically. Yeah, you can remap and that. Yeah, but you've got to buy a load of fucking add-ons to use with it as well. You know, so so I'm still limited to how I can use it, but I can use it. So I'm still learning, so I'm still a bit slow at grasping everything 100% and that. I forget things now and then. It's like when I fucking log into my PC, I'm like, what's my fucking pin? Fuck. You know, but it'll take me like a few seconds or whatever, but I'll get there in the end. So
it's just like you're high all the time, like Woody.
Yeah, round about. I don't get sucked off by the dog. Fucking hell. No, yeah, apart from that, peeps, I'm slowly on the mend. So that's to go from here. That's about it.
Yeah, it's good to hear, man.
Yeah.
You had us all scared.
Cheers. Yeah, I'll tell you something, when it first happened, it was weird. This is exclusive. I got up in the morning, went to the fucking bog. Luckily, I finished what I was doing and pulled my shit up. The next thing, I was on the fucking floor. You don't feel anything. You don't feel fuck all. It just took me out, and I was on the floor. I'm like, what the fuck's going on here? Like,
you probably saw yourself in the mirror.
And got a mirror in the bathroom because it had shatter all the time. And
that's smart.
You know, yeah. But anyway, yeah. Took me about 20 minutes to get out the fucking toilet. Drag myself into the kitchen, and luckily our lass woke up and she phoned the ambulance. Suspected stroke, obviously. That when we rang up and that, fucking got to the hospital. Did this, that, the other. Asked me all the stupid questions. Then they pumped me with blood thinners. It's basically gives you a 3% chance of death, or about 33% chance of survival. And so, well, you're gonna have to fucking do it, aren't you? You know what I mean? But luckily it worked. I think I was in hospital for about 3-4 days after that, recovering. And I kept getting bollocked because I kept walking everywhere and I wasn't allowed. You know, but yeah, after 3-4 days, they let me home. So I've just been doing my recovery from here. You know,
nice.
So yeah, you don't know. You can't, if you have a stroke, you can't feel it. It just fucking happens, and it just takes you down, and it wipes out half your fucking body out, basically. So, like I said, I can move everything now. I can't feel it, but I can move it. So there's like sensations of pins and needles, but they haven't kicked in properly. When they do kick in properly, that's a sign of recovery happening better, if you know what I mean. So
yeah,
but yeah, like yesterday, probably saw on Twitter, I walked all the way to the doctors and back, which is like 1.3 miles each way. So
wow.
And I didn't use the stick either. I took it with me, but I didn't use it. So that's
that's more than I've moved in entire lockdown.
It's more than my fat ass is walking. Shit.
That's because you're a lazy bastard. But I had to go anyway. Oh yeah, I fainted in the doctors as well. They took my blood and I passed out.
Oh shit.
That was fun as shit. But I think nurse goes, I'll be back in a minute, and I was already hearing the fucking whistles in my ears and shit. I was like, fuck's sake. Anyway, they come back, I was asleep on the table. I was like, fucking hell. Anyway, they give me some water and that, and I was like, yeah, I'm alright. I got bollocked because I had nothing to eat before I went out and all this sort of shit. But, yeah. I'm fucking here, peeps, we're good, so.
I know, man. Glad you're here.
Yeah, I'm awesome to hear, Des. It scared me that one day when your wife had messaged us about you being in hospital. I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah, I had to clarify that she was my wife before she got any likes on it as well. What the fuck's all that about? You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a scary fucking time. All the shit's happened, but that's not for public. So, but hopefully we can all get back on track now, and hopefully. But luckily, I'm getting a good holiday off work with full pay. I get 6 months off with full pay, then it goes to half pay. But by 6 months, I'm hoping to be back at work in some way or form or other. If I'm not just fucking in the offices doing shit, you know what I mean? Well, obviously, I think fucking going tarmacking and that's a bit out of the fucking question. So they'll keep me in the fucking yard, just doing yard duties or whatever for now.
Modified
when
duty.
I do events. Yeah. Well, yeah. When you first go back on council, it's like you only go for like 2-3 days because you have like a 2-week back to work fucking thing. So like duties and all that. And then before they bring you back full time, then I've got to get to work and all that shit as well. So, but that's a way off yet. But
I was gonna say,
cross that, cross that bridge when we come to the fuck. Anyway, shout out to everyone in fucking chat. We've got Dreadpool there, we've got Indie Baby, Dirty Jake, fuck Clean Sundays by the way. A fucking Stubbsy Baby. Who else we got?
Shizno.
Well, Shizno, what's up, Shizno? How's it going, man? Yeah. You know, so
all our brothers, all our friends.
Yeah, appreciate you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, sweet.
Flemish.
Right, carry on. That's enough. That's Flemish. Yeah, he's driving here at the moment. Yeah. Barney baby, yes, Barney baby, yeah.
Yeah, monkey baby.
Yeah. Born distracted is the reason why I call myself what I do now on Twitter. It's his fault. You know what I mean?
It's like we had Stinking Corpse and Infinite and Richard Haywood in there
yes.
too. But.
Yeah, Stinky Baby was in first, wasn't he? So. Yeah,
Sunday,
yeah, man. Fuck Clean Sundays dirty. Keep it fucking dirty. You fucking fanny.
You'll be taking a bubble bath tonight. You'll be clean tomorrow. Worry.
Yeah.
I try my best to fuck his Clean Sundays up now. If you noticed on Twitter, fuck it.
I out dirtied the Dirty J on his birthday there. You guys.
Why? What did you do?
Did y'all see that?
I sent him a dirty GIF and yeah, it was even too dirty for him.
The best thing to do is get along with his missus and do something to her. You know.
Of course, y'all saw how us men, wash ourselves in the shower.
Yes.
I saw that meme from Wimmy Hood.
Yeah. Yes, Born.
Scrub more in the pits and scrub a little bit more in the crotch area, and just let the water run down to your legs.
You see what Bourne's put, the cheeky bastard? Yes, Bourne, I can. Yeah, I've got two hands, one works, Fanny. Right, get on with it.
So, Whit,
there you go.
Real quick, Whitty, what have you been up to, man? It's been a long time. I know hardly see you on Twitter much, but I know you were playing a lot of games on PlayStation, catching up on some of that. So, what have you been up to lately?
Well, yeah, I just got my first PS4 in October, didn't I? So I managed to get my PS4 like the day before to reduce the PS Now price. So I think it were it were fair. So I decided to get a year's worth of that, and I've been caning that ever since about November.
It's not the only thing. Are you still caning the weeds as well, mate?
Oh yeah, definitely. For sure.
You'll be having a fucking stroke next.
Well,
appreciate
also
you grabbing
tonight,
those PS Plus cans.
Out of respect for Daz and his younger years, I'm willing to do a bit of drinking tonight. So I'm ready to get cracking. Are you ready?
If I can't, fuck you. If I can't, I will you can't.
Are you ready?
I'm on fucking coke.
Oh.
Beer.
Coke.
I'm not going to take a swig of it now, though, because it'll taste like shit.
Yeah, he'll be passed out in the fucking podcast, you know?
Nah, it's a shitty, I've had it in cupboard for about, 2 years.
Crap.
No, it's even worse. I'd rather have Skull. It's like the shitty bog standard Carlin in the silver can.
Fucking I probably could still get drinking that shit. Dirty, you fanny. It's caps. Not your fucking what, you fucking fanny. You're fired.
My wife made me a mixed drink with lime juice and those. You know how we're seeing now, instead of saying beer commercials, you see that seltzer shit now everywhere.
Right, cider.
It's not a cider. It's I don't know how to describe it, because the brand that we got is White Claw. It's kind of like it's just, I don't know. I guess it's kind of like a
Zima.
I guess so. It doesn't taste, but it's bubbly. I guess it's got the alcohol in it. But she made me a drink, so pretty good. So.
Yeah, Fanny J, he's got
that.
I never tried those.
So, Woody, what all you been playing though on the?
What all
have you? I know. Did you? What all games did you complete on PS4?
Barbie.
Oh shit!
Did you play?
Can't remember
that Kojima game.
Oh no, I haven't played that, and I don't know if I even will do.
Yeah.
It looks alright graphically. It just, I don't know if I fancy like running about and things stumbling off and shit. Because I'm guaranteed to roll down an hill and lose all fucking deliveries.
Yeah.
That's guaranteed to happen no matter how good you are at that game.
Did you play Horizon Zero Dawn and God of War?
Yeah, man. So far, I played Infamous, Second Son, Uncharted 4, God of War, Horizon Zero Dawn, and Spider-Man. And out of all them, my favourite is Horizon Zero Dawn.
Okay. What's up, Matt? Is that Matt Barnes?
Coming to a PC near you.
I still think PlayStation's games are overrated. They're still good games, great games, but they are slightly overrated to some extent.
Yeah, I mean, there people do. You know how it is on the internet. People, there's some people who will,
Oh yeah, man! Apparently, Minecraft Dungeons fucking like game at year.
Hell yeah!
I'm playing a minute on Xbox, and it's like biggest piece of shit I've ever fucking seen.
Come on. I was playing that.
I don't play many of these indie games, and well, if that's an indication, I know why. I've been vindicated all these years.
So I guess you're looking forward to Horizon Zero Dawn 2. You saw that, right?
Yeah, man, that was a big game from the PlayStation show that got my juices going. There were a few others. There were the Returnal. What was that other game? That Project Athia. But besides that, there wasn't really much there to get excited about. Horizon Zero Dawn's probably not going to come till 2022, but it is what it is.
I think they said.
Yeah, they come out and said that, but I think it was just damage control because people had obviously lost a bit of the hype for Spider-Man, seeing as it's not going to be a full sequel. People are going to have to be waiting a few years longer for the full proper sequel to the last Spider-Man game.
Yeah, but I mean, if it's at least 10-12 hours, I mean, it's not too bad.
Yeah, man, that's all you've got to expect. My estimate was like 10 to 15 hours. You're probably looking at a 3 to 5 hour story, and then, if you can get 5 to 10 hours of side content, then, for a standalone DLC, right, aren't you, for like $20-$30? Can't really complain.
Yeah.
Yes, it's still a lot of money. Hey, shout out to Matt in the fucking chat, because I can't sleep fucking lately. I'm up to silly clock watching all sorts of podcasts these days, and he's always in the chat.
Oh, yeah.
So shout out to you, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Dude. And also shout out to Blues Tech in the chat.
Yes.
Me and him did a interview with me, just a one-on-one last week. So he's a cool dude. We just met. So I'm glad to have him part of the family. The NOG WDFC family. So
yes, who needs to shorten their fucking shows? 3 hours that fucking last NLG went on for you, Fanny. I was fucked at 5 in the morning. What are you fucking playing at?
3 hours every week?
Yeah, start the cunt earlier.
Tell him.
I hope you got this. I just did. I hope you got this cunt on the fucking 18 plus.
Yeah.
No, what are you on about? Family friendly?
Yeah.
Not safe for my fucking ass.
You can say whatever you want. As long as we don't play any songs and get some copyright strikes, we're good.
Yeah.
Because I've seen a couple people have been getting hit pretty hard with those copyright strikes on YouTube. So.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
Well, I couldn't even. I got my piece de resistance. I included it in my tweet earlier to tweet out show. You know, so if you come across that, be sure to check it out. It's nearly all of my video, my piece de la resistance, the park life, the trailer park life. 'Cause that's how we do it, like a twat.
Badass Lord Tipsy, what's up, brother? That's my Texas brother right there. Even though he roots for the wrong NFL team, he's alright.
Oh, I love these wireless headphones. I can scratch myself no man scratched before. Oh, okay, without ripping the fucking wire out.
So, Woody, are you... So, I guess as of right now, I guess there's nothing for you to... Are you willing to go buy a PS5 if it's the right price?
No, not at launch. I don't think I'll be buying any new gen console at launch. I never do, so there's no reason to like.
That's because you spend all your money on Wii.
No, yeah. Look, I've got enough money saved up. I could go out and buy a new gen console day when I'm probably get a 4K TV.
Yeah,
and I'd skimp myself, but I'd probably be able to do it. But do I need to do it?
Then you won't be able to. No, because if you skint yourself, how are you going to get your weed?
Well, yeah. No, if I really had to, I'd just get a new gen console, make do with my 1080p TV, but I think it's about time I got a 4K TV. I've had this one for the entire generation, so why not? The sooner the better.
UD, me? I guess I'm UD. What the fuck?
What's up, Stubbs?
We need to change that this time.
Yeah, appreciate Stubbs just DM me. He's going to try to help me with my... You know, which I did watch a video about how to kind of set up your mic and all this stuff and blah, blah. I just never got around to it. I mean, I finally set up my desktop audio to add my headset and the mic from the headset, but I guess I got to do other stuff to get everything up to sync or whatever. But and also sometime mid-July, I'm gonna be on the Stubcast. So.
Nice.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Oh, for fuck's sake! I got to take the piss out of you now, like that.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, big time.
So, Coop.
Yo.
What all you been up to, brother?
Not much, man. Just working. I no quarantine for me. So just been working. I haven't even we've been playing Last of Us 2, but I'm only about halfway through. Haven't had a whole lot of time to play, so.
I know what you've been playing. You've been playing Scooter Brothers.
Scooter!
Take me out to my scooter!
Out of my way, Scooter!
I know. I told Coop. I said, "Yeah, you running out of breath on that electric scooter?"
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Can
my
I change my
man.
avatar? Can I change my avatar while we're fucking live?
I don't
Probably.
know if you can do that on Skype.
Well,
you can try it.
Well, to be quite honest with on the Skype app, my fucking Scorpion's on there, so I don't know why it ain't showing up on here.
Yeah, I don't know.
No spoilers,
Okay.
Tipsy.
So besides,
So I'm telling you, it's a universe telling you, like, you've got to start drinking again, man. You stop drinking, and then like 3 months later, you have a stroke. Like, I'm telling you, if that were me with weed, I'd be straight smoking again straight away. Fuck 'em telling me I can't do it, can't do this. Fuck off. Can do this. What you gotta do? Who's gonna stop you? The only person that can stop you is yourself.
The Grim Reaper might stop you.
yeah.
No
Well,
fucking
yeah,
choice.
but we're all gonna die at some point, are we? You know.
Yeah, but I don't want to go
Stopping
yet,
fucking-
Fanny.
Dad's got a little too close for comfort.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did, yeah.
He wasn't done whacking
It's
out
not a
yet,
fuck-
so.
Yeah, man, as long as you don't get to like alcoholic fucking levels, fucking constantly fucking drinking. There's no wrong with a fucking few tinnies on a night. Just like there's no wrong with a few reefers on a night. Oh, dear. Whatever floats your boat, man.
Well, whatever keeps it afloat at the moment.
That's right.
I'm just being safe and sorry at the moment. I'm slowly recovering, you know what I mean? So
Oh
I've got to
yeah,
be careful.
wait till you've recovered, man. Yeah, for sure. But once everything's
Then
back up and fucking,
Then then it's
How
just
it
going to
should
be now and then, not like I used to. But plus, I'm better off. I don't spend as much money.
More money for indies. More money for, what is it, them Neo Geos.
There you go.
I fucking
But
care.
anyway, going back to what I've been doing, I wanted to shout out the indie gamer because he got us on. We had that little podcast there. Was that last week before, a couple weeks ago?
Yeah, 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, another one coming up next Saturday for the Devolver Digital Show.
Yeah, that's a good setup.
And,
I was trying to figure out what he used that we used on the deal, because I thought, what was that setup called? Because I used it on the Bitcast when I went on there. It's not Skype, it's not Discord. It was a different setup.
Well, if you don't know, I thought you said just
Indy will have to school you.
Yeah, I have to get with Indy to see what that one was. I thought that one was pretty cool, because in that one, you can sit there and you can change your avatar at any time. So.
What's up, Jago, baby? How's it going, man?
See, Jago. Now,
Yeah.
one thing about Jago, I could trust him, and of course you guys here, but I like his reviews on games. After he plays them. So, he said he played the Last of Us 2, and he said he liked it. He had some criticism, but Coop, you played. Did you finish the Last of Us 2 also?
No, Sam. I'm about halfway through. I think
halfway.
I cleared Seattle.
Okay.
I finished all Seattle, and I'm just kind of moving on from there. There's like the last gate you got to go through, and then it kind of goes to another cutscene, and so I'm there. So yeah, I got a ways to go. I don't know how. I think I'm about 12, 15 hours in. So I think it's about 25 hours. So, and it's fantastic so far. It's a lot of fun.
So that mechanically, the story compared to the first one, everything's much improved.
Oh yeah. The gameplay and stuff. It's still a little wonky, some of the controls, but as far as the gunfights go, they're not known. I mean, Last of Us wasn't.
It can't be any worse than fucking last one anyway.
Right. It's improved over the last one for sure. No, it's great. I mean, the mechanics are good. I enjoyed it. Good stealth. It's the AI is a lot smarter in this one. The AI was pretty lack in the first game.
Them dogs as well. They don't fuck about, do they?
No.
They'll sniff you out.
Yeah, there's no Ubisoft magic grass so you can hide in. Even in the grass, you're gonna get snooped out pretty quick.
If they get close enough to you, right?
Yeah,
but
so you got to do a lot of
still wang
bottles.
bottles at people. And
Exactly.
then just run up and kill them.
Yeah,
I wish I'd have figured that out earlier, man, because I would try to stealth through it as much as possible, because it would a pain in the ass getting through it, the first one.
Oh yeah, I go stealth. That's part of the reason it kind of takes me so long to get through those games, is I try to stealth everything.
Yeah.
And I mean, every once in a while you'll get to a point where you're gonna go guns blazing, and the little damn you have a silencer, but you only get like 3 shots. I think there's an upgrade later you can get it up to like 5, and I always keep forgetting. It's like you get 1 shot and you may miss, or just they don't go down right away, and then you hit and then the next one's live, and you're like, oh shit, they got me, and then all of a sudden
if they don't go down right away, you want to trade your model in. You know what I mean?
Well,
it's a little more realistic
if
than
your
most
bullets your gun won't swaying about as much,
Right.
so you could actually hit them, man.
Yeah, I don't think we're on about the same thing here, Wait.
No, man, my tip
a
there
great
to
game.
Last of Us, if you're playing it, is like first upgrade, get that fucking swear, man. So if second one's out like first one, then that's what you need. That's the most important thing. Gunplay is just terrible until you get that first upgrade.
Right.
Swaying about like a motherfucker.
So, Woody, did
Yeah,
you play
good game.
Last of Us 2 also?
No, not yet. If it want for me to try to gain as much value out of PS Now,
Yeah.
then I'd probably add it on rent or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, hopefully
Yeah, Stubbs
they start doing that.
just said observation and gamepad. That is a fantastic game.
Yeah.
You got through that too fast, didn't you?
Yeah, so what I was trying to get some gameplay and capture a recording. I was doing it on the PC first yesterday, right? So I booted it up and everything, got it going, but I don't know. I'm using the controller on PC, and but the it wasn't the just the controls, the response wasn't very good. It was really wonky. I tried to go in there and set up some of the settings, some of the gameplay, the audio, not the audio, but the just graphics and all that, and it seemed like it kind of slowed it down a little bit. But then at the beginning, I couldn't figure. I didn't even know what the hell I was doing. Like at the beginning, it's like, why am I not moving? I can't go anywhere. I can't turn around. I can't look. And you know how you're trying to set up your voice with the AI, right? But
Yeah.
I never saw anything like how to do that. And when I was trying to do it on PC. So this morning I downloaded it on my Xbox in the living room, and I said, well, let me give it a shot on the console and see how it plays on there. And then I guess I saw right away. I saw where go and try to sync your voice and set up with the AI on the deal, and I did it. But I don't know why I didn't see that on the PC. I don't know what was going on. So I played through it, and I got it's a pretty good game. I don't want to give away too many spoilers, but I guess I got to a point where when because you're pretty much playing as the AI in the game.
Yeah.
And so you're helping the astronaut. She seems to be by herself, and she's trying to figure out what's going on with the space station. And so you're helping her try to open up, set up, and fix things. And so I got to the part where I guess something strange is going on, and you're not in the orbit of Earth. So it was kind of a surprise. So I won't say too much.
It's never in the fucking orbit of the Earth.
Well, play the game. You'll find out where he's orbiting. You know why.
Well, you have to get me a PS4.
Yeah, it's a cool game. I don't think it's for everybody because it's more like you're not. It's not an action game or anything like that.
No, it's more of a puzzler, kind of a, like you say, a mystery thriller.
Yeah, you do gotta look around and think a little bit, and like that one part. Did you do the one part where you had to set up the power, set up the power generator or whatever it was called?
I
like
finished
that.
the game. I beat it in like one sitting.
Okay, good. So.
Yeah, I beat it. Because I played it on PC when it very first came out, and yeah, I beat it in like one sitting. It was like a Saturday, and I started playing in the afternoon, and it's not a long game. You can,
Yeah.
I don't remember it. Didn't take that many. I don't know, 5-6 hours or something maybe. I don't remember, but I finished it in one night. I mean, it's like I just got going, and next thing I know, it was like midnight. I'll just keep going. Played for another couple hours, and bam, it was done. And so yeah, it was a great game.
You got your fucking aircon. Have you got your aircon on?
I got my fan on.
Fan? It sounds like a fucking helicopter.
Yeah,
it must be these fucking steel set
It's
headsets.
got helicopter blades.
That's right.
Yeah.
Badass.
Fucking hell, fatality. If you get too close to that gun, set your fucking head off.
What's up, Frankie?
Talking about observation.
Yeah. Now I saw Messenger.
Messenger is a good one.
I'll probably download and check that one out. I downloaded Rogue, Street Rogue, or that one was okay. It's kind of goofy. I didn't play too long on that.
Yeah, Messenger was like a free game on I think the Twitch. It was one of those a while back. It's a good game. It's hard. It gets hard.
Yeah. What is Messenger kind of like? Is it kind of like a?
It's not like Facebook Messenger, put it that way.
Yeah. It's like a side scroll, Dead Cells kind of Hollow Knight. Yeah.
Okay. I'll check that out. If my daughter, I got to get her an account to where she can go online, because if you see my account and my gamer tag, you see it's always on what's that damn game? Not
Roblox.
Yeah, Roblox. Yeah. Dude, she's
sick.
Stuck on
Jesus
that.
Christ.
Right now, she's playing the horror games. It's kind of like where it looks like the damn Sesame Street characters. Like you have to run away from them, and they get you.
What?
Yeah.
Five Nights at Freddy.
Yeah.
Freddy's
it's like Five Nights at Freddy's, kind of like the Friday the 13th game, where everybody's trying to run away from the damn killer. So, you know, and you try to escape. Anyways.
Yeah.
Fucking Roblox. What
Exposed.
the fuck?
Exposed.
I
Yep.
hate that. I hate that game. I can't. Well, some games I don't mind watching or
Or
playing.
install
I
it
get
off the
dizzy
console.
watching it. So I'll fucking turn around everywhere. Shit. But
I get dizzy when I first get up in the morning. Fuck, I get serious. I spin around bedroom about 4 times before I get me fucking. I'm like, where the fuck am I? Then I can't feel my fucking arm. I pick my arm up and it's fucking right over there. I'm like,
Yeah.
what the fuck's it doing over there? It takes me fucking ages to wake up in the morning.
well, you know what
Well, that's got nothing to do.
what you gotta
What?
do when you first wake up, just grab yourself in the down, grab yourself and then center yourself. You'll be alright.
Takes
You know-
takes
you
me
know
about
why it
5
feels
minutes to
that
figure
like
out
that,
where
though?
the fuck I am.
Best time to have a wank.
Not when I first wake up, in. Okay, hell.
Whitty, have you
I've
Might
got.
pull it off.
Yeah.
have you been
yeah,
playing on
Bob.
Game Pass too? Whitty, have you been playing
What's
on
up,
Game
man?
You have Game Pass also?
Yeah, man, I took advantage of that deal. I hardly took advantage of playing any games on it, though. But it is what it is. I'll get to them eventually.
I'll tell you what, this
This PS4, but PS now value is diminishing but in value by the day. The more games I finish.
yeah. I mean, I can understand that. But I'll tell you what, for me, fucking Game Pass is value. I pretty much, that's all I've ever played is games off of Game Pass.
Yeah, I was getting
yeah.
pissed off it. I'm getting pissed off of it because it's just wasted. I've got it till January, February, something like that, but it's just
Yeah.
wasted away because I can't play fuck all.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's doing my head in. But at
you
least
think
it's
about it,
fucking there.
Once you get to a point where you can play more, jump on it easy.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just what my fucking hand lets me. What I can control and what I can't, so it's a bit of a bastard at the moment. It's like even if I can keep my finger on the RT, I can't wiggle the RS button, the analog around or like that, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I'm fucking limited.
Let's see. So, well, let's go back a little bit as far as gaming. Did any of you guys watch any of the indie shows? Like Guerrilla Games, Future Game Show, and the PlayStation, the PS5 show.
So far, I just watched the Xbox one and the PlayStation one, and I watched one of them indie ones, but I regretted it after 2 hours of like nothing.
Don't let any
That I was
gamer hear you say
interested in.
that. But no, I mean, there's a lot.
Yeah, okay, it's what it is.
Goofy
I'm not
baby.
every sort of games, like some of them did look interested in. Maybe I'd, be interested in playing them if they come onto like Game Pass or whatever. But there were nothing there to make me want to buy a next gen console or even pay whatever price I got to be.
Yeah, new it's my first podcast since stroke, yeah. I thought, here we are, 2 hours fucking notice, let's fucking do it.
What's up, Noof?
Yeah.
Noof just jumped in.
Oh,
Later.
hey, look,
Just jumped in.
that wanker fucking annihilator's in chat. What's up, wanker? Hey, I'm only messing, bro. I was like pissing about with him. What's up, monkey baby?
Yeah, he came back. Well, let's go a little bit to the Xbox show that they showed. They showed a lot of some third-party games in there. What did you think? What y'all think about some of the games you saw in there? There's a few. I thought they were.
I think it started off well with that Bright Infinite Memory game.
Yeah,
that looked alright.
Yeah.
I have that game on PC.
But yeah, besides that, there wasn't much. And then learning afterwards that a lot of them games are already on PC or coming to PC. It's like, well, are they really next gen games? How is it a next gen game if it's already like available?
Well, I think that bright one, Yeah, like Coop was saying, it's already on PC. But is it a
Oh.
full game?
Well,
or
it's
is it
called
like
Bright Memory. No,
Memory?
it's just a demo.
It's a demo?
It's short.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
It's called Bright Memory. This one's Bright Memory Infinite, which
yeah,
is supposedly the full game.
was
So.
it full?
Yeah, it looked impressive as fuck to say it's supposedly only one man that's done it.
Is that one
Yeah.
cross-gen?
I'm not too
Fuck
sure.
is that?
Don't answer it, Coop.
No, I don't. No, I don't
I
want to
just-
cut the
yeah.
show off.
No worries. Wasn't me. It's a different yard. Not mine. I got lucky.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd assume that it's probably got to be available on all generations, but then again, I could be wrong.
No, I think it will be. It should be all generate. I don't think that's a. I mean, like I said, it's on PC right now. You can play it. The demo deal. It's only like $10, I think, or something. I don't know. I think I got it for free on something. But
Now, is that game cross-gen? I don't remember.
I don't know. They may. I don't know. I don't know if they clarified.
Yeah. There was a couple other games on there, I think, that are only going to be on the Series X. But I thought it was decent. I know people got all been out of shape about no gameplay, blah blah. But I mean, a lot of these shows.
Well,
I mean,
PlayStation's not much better.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of these shows, and people got to understand, you can't really expect them to really show a lot of gameplay right now, especially when they're just introducing the game. I mean,
Well, the thing is, it was a third-party show.
yeah,
It was Xbox's
Right.
show, but it was third-party, so it's like I wasn't really that impressed with the show. There wasn't much gameplay. It's like one of them games that's gone. It's like the fuck trailer with that. It was like that wasn't gameplay. It was like some weird fucking like
Yeah, that
whatever
wasn't true.
like thing.
Yeah.
I don't even know what
Wait,
to categorize
David,
it as.
Right, Witty, you just need to watch your fucking language while you're live on air, yeah? Just be fucking
Oh, fuck
careful.
that.
Okay.
Is what it is.
Yeah, fuck off.
18 plus, not safe for work. Go fuck yourself.
Fucking
Yeah, well-
annihilator, that's the most stupid question you fuck. Was there a show today? Well, obviously, because you're listening to it, you fucking fanny. Honestly.
And
Fucking
then live
hell,
and
what was
direct into
I
them
think he's talking
earbuds.
about the Xbox.
Oh,
no. We're just kind of.
I'm just taking the piss.
We're just kind of doing a recap, because we haven't really we haven't been together in a while, so we're just kind of checking out.
No, we're on about the May one.
Yeah.
The one that we're supposed to kick off this every month event thing, and then they decided to fuck us off out of June's event, even though they didn't delay it or cancel it. But bullshit.
Well, I know Aaron Greenberg had said that there really wasn't going to be an Inside Xbox show in June, but he was saying that there might be something that they're going to show, but it's going to be different from Inside Xbox. And maybe they were planning on showing maybe some hardware stuff, maybe the so-called Series S that is probably coming out, but it seemed like they pushed that back, and I guess with all this.
Well, they definitely
coronavirus.
delayed or cancelled some.
Yeah.
Anyway, definitely changed. Yeah.
But then then we had the PS5 show, so maybe it was one of those they wanted to kind of see what they. I mean, I was hoping they
They
would.
might, well, they were probably hoping PlayStation would got a revealed price and then do a June show, but
Yeah.
obviously PlayStation didn't do that, and now they're both locked into neither one of them wants to tell us the price before other.
Not anytime soon.
But apparently they're not
Yeah.
competing, are they? PlayStation, Xbox are competing, but they're that scared to reveal the price first.
Yeah, I think so. I think they're playing a chess game right now. Even though we hear all these rumors and whatever, I'll just wait till they reveal it. Even though like the Series S, you see all these rumors, it's this, it's that, blah blah blah, and then I'm like, I don't give a shit. When they reveal it, they reveal it. But I'm not gonna buy one. I know I'm getting the Series X, so there's no need to worry about the Series S as far as for me. But I don't know why everybody's getting been out of shape about it. What else did y'all like from that Inside Xbox show when they showed some of that third party? I know one game that I liked was Call of the Sea. That one looked pretty interesting, and I'm liking what I'm hearing about that.
Yeah, that was
especially
good.
how it's going to look on the Series X. and Chorus. And
I can't fucking remember.
I know. I'm having a hard time remembering
I
too.
pulled up here. What about
Nothing that blew me away.
Well,
A little
you got
disappointed with the Valhalla trailer.
Yeah.
Wanted to see some more from that.
That's on Ubisoft. They should have done a little bit more than just that little trailer. But I mean,
Yeah.
I give people the benefit of the doubt because right now everybody's at home, kind of quarantined a little bit, so it's kind of hard to really set up all this stuff. I thought PlayStation did a good job with their show, even though it was recorded, but it was good. It was a good production.
Yeah, it was pre-recorded though versus live, so it will go to be a better quality.
I thought Chorus, that one looked pretty decent. It looked like a space combat shooter.
Yeah, that was actually probably the biggest surprise for me with that one, probably.
This one, I never really played the Dirt games, but I thought Dirt 5 looked real good.
See, I thought it looked kind of cartoony. I don't know.
It did at first.
Dirt 5's always kind of had, not like true, it's sort of been a little different than the Dirt Rally series.
Yeah.
They're more realistic in the Dirt Rally series, whereas the Dirt numbered series are always kind of been a little more, arcadey, I guess.
Well, a lot more
accessible.
Yeah,
Dirt
Dirt
Rallies are basically now impossible.
Yeah. I'm better at Dirt than Woody. Isn't that right, Woody?
Oh yeah, you were mastering it on them online races, man. But at least, give me credit, at least I was in like fucking 20-30 seconds here compared to that fucking other guy who we kept having to wait about 2-3 minutes at end for him to finish. So, like I've always said, I'm above average, and I'm happy there. I'm happy in my fucking mediocre, above average, fucking whatever.
What the fuck happened there?
I don't know. Where did he go?
Yeah, Indie Baby says Dirt 2, best of all. I have to agree, but I'm going to be interested to see what the next Dirt brings.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that one.
Yeah.
I'll force myself to find a way to play it.
Died then, didn't it? Because it's every fucking 15 minutes
fucking
bullshit.
Was anybody interested in Scarlet Nexus?
To be honest with you, I can't even remember half the games.
I know, I'm
so sure. PlayStation one, it's like there was just nothing there really that interested me.
Yeah.
Besides, well, I don't know, when they show it again, maybe I'll fucking remember about it. But at this moment in time, I'm too stoned.
Shocker.
You need to give me a fucking memory jab with some gameplay.
There you go. What about Scorn? That's like a alien porn.
Oh yeah, like I said, like that. What the fuck was that trailer? I had to go because I heard that the thing were actually on Steam or whatever already. It's got like a beta or something on fucking Steam. I actually had to YouTube it to actually see some gameplay of that. That trailer was just atrocious. It's like how can you say that's next gen gameplay with fucking a cutscene of, well, I don't know, I wouldn't even know what to call that shit. Give me some gameplay or give me nothing at all.
I think that trailer they were more showing the art of the, because
it was kind of to set the atmosphere of the game. That lot.
Yeah.
It had a weird fucking alien, fucking dead space fucking thing, but. Come on, at least give me some gameplay instead of some bullshit cinematic fucking. I don't know. It was just weird, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It looks a good game. It actually looks a good game. It does look dead spacey. It's I like that when you're reloading weapons alive. Isn't
There's
it?
only one weapon I know how to reload.
It's organic. So you and when you load it up, you get a very good animation and that. It looks pretty good, but.
Your weapons organic.
Obviously, I need to see some more good gameplay and actually what the story might be. Kind of
Yeah, that one.
Organic fucking weapons.
And they said that one was, I believe that's going to be in Game Pass. I think it's exclusive to Xbox right now.
As of Game Pass, yeah, I'll definitely try it out. I'll get that 1,000.
Second expansion, intense 3-player co-op shooter. I guess that's the one where they were shooting the dinosaurs, right? Had nothing but
What the?
raptors. There's
What?
one. You're like, what? There was one called
Turok vibes.
Ascent. I think that one looked pretty good, kind of like a cyberpunk. And that's what I was telling Indie Gamer when we were doing the show, Coop. How you're seeing a lot of like cyberpunk is trending. You know, the look, gameplay, just you're seeing it in a lot of other games. So the medium, badass Tipsy brought that up in chat. Medium, that should be interesting. A horror game on the Xbox. And that was another one too. I think it's by Bloober Team, and that one I think it might be exclusive to Xbox. And that's a rumor that Xbox maybe they might acquire that studio. I don't know.
Oh,
Maybe they
hopefully
should
not.
wait. Maybe they should wait till the game comes out and see how it goes.
Well, I can probably tell you how it goes already. It's just more Game Pass fodder. If it's out to go on what Blair Witch were,
Well,
you
I
know,
mean,
which were an alright, well, what would you call it, walking simulator type thing.
yeah,
Decent 6
Yeah.
to 8 hour walking simulator experience, but it wasn't really much more than that. Had a few alright moments, and half decent story, but again, not much there.
well, they got a couple of people from Silent Hill studio, but yeah, sometimes these studios they struggle in the beginning, but maybe this medium might be the breakout game. You know,
Oh, hopefully. Look at what is it that Spiders Games developers? They did the Technomancer and they did Greedfall. Greedfall like 10 times better than fucking what that Technomancer were. Technomancer were pretty shit, to be quite fair. Wasn't too bad. It had some good mechanics, but actually length of game and they get get something. You had like 3 stances, you know, for your combat and that lot. So you had the choice there, but it was just bouncing between these 2 fucking places for the most part.
Yeah.
Boobies.
And then the only other one that I thought was interesting was Masquerade, the vampire game. That might be interesting. I think it was in first person too.
Oh yeah, that one looked alright. Bit weird, like with singing and dancing palaver.
Fucking hell.
You doing all right, Daz?
Yeah, I'm just shut in the beds of window because noisy bastard neighbours are out.
Are you ready?
Asshole.
I've got another one
Ready?
for you.
No,
Oh,
we're not
wow.
allowed to do that. No, looks like I'll do it. Fuck yourself. Coke.
Got
Yeah, I'm that Coke and cock. What a combo.
Well, let's jump over to the PS5 real quick. What did y'all think about the PS5? The look of it.
stood
Oh,
up. It looks alright. Lie down. Especially the one with disk drive, it looks like it's got a big fat ass and weird as fuck. If you put your hand on right hand side of it, well, it's not staying fucking laid flat. That's for fucking sure.
I think they have some kind of plate or something that goes underneath it to even it
Yeah,
out.
I think it
think
needs
you
a
can-
stand, doesn't it?
I think
Like
the
it's the
stand,
first
you can
console
use it both ways.
ever that
Yeah.
you need a
Yeah,
stand.
I don't like the
you can lay it down.
vertical. Yeah, I'm
I
not
don't
a fan of the
mind.
vertical stands. And
I don't mind how it looks.
I think it looks like Batman. It kind of has a Batman look to it, you know, but
No,
little like
because
pointy
some
bits at
UK
top.
batters, it looks fuck all like me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If it were all
Nah.
black, it definitely.
Yeah.
If you can't see the resemblance to Batman, if it were all black,
what I
then
was
I
gonna
don't know
say.
what you're looking at.
I gotta have a black version. I don't want a white version.
Uh-huh.
So who knows? They haven't said anything if they're gonna offer another black and white versions at launch, but
God knows if it don't, you might have to just get a tin of spray paint and take it to it.
Now,
Break
Coop,
the warranty seal, take it apart, then spray it, and put it all back together.
Oh, well, no, you don't even need to take it apart. Just it's only white on the outside. But look, no,
so Coop,
who cares what it looks like on the inside?
so Coop, you don't like doing it standing up, but you like it missionary,
What?
huh?
That's right. I'm old school.
Yeah, but you know, looking at
Well,
this, like it's 14 inches long. I don't know how wide it is,
Fucking
but
hell.
allegedly,
Oh, are we
I
on
mean,
the back of
it's a beast, isn't it? It's even bigger
Yeah,
than
it's-
the OG Xbox One. There's a thing that makes me laugh about PlayStation guys. You know, they're ones that were first to, diss Xbox One
how
for
big it
being this
was.
big
Yeah.
brick fucking shit house.
It was a VCR.
And now they're all fucking wanking over this fucking PlayStation 5 that's basically, besides it looking a bit like Batman,
Don't look like
You
Batman.
know-
Shut the fuck up.
Batman will be
Fucking, it
turning
looks
his
more like a
face.
fucking stormtrooper than Batman. You
Well, it looks like it's a folder, isn't it? It's like if Xbox One X
It's
would
Batman in the snow.
we heard you bitch in the morning because we delivered you an underpowered console, then the PlayStation 5 is we heard you liked folders. There you go.
Yeah, I would prefer the way it looks. I don't mind the way it looks. It looks kind of cool, but it is kind of weird at the same time because at first when I first saw it, I was like, it looks like a modem or like a router, you know,
Yeah.
and it kind of futuristic look.
There was some
But-
funny memes
Yeah.
going around,
Yeah.
like a fan,
Uh-huh.
floor fan or something, and yeah. I'll give it to him for kind of stepping out of the box a little bit, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not a fan. I don't, like I said, I just don't like the vertical look. I don't have room for that in my setup. I'm pretty much, if I get one of those, it'll go under my desk. I don't even think I'd have that big old thing on my desk.
Yeah.
I'll
think-
set it,
It's probably taller than the PC mid towers, right? I think.
Yeah, by the sounds of it.
Yeah.
You take them comparisons as right based on how big disk drive is, and yeah, it's way
Yeah.
bigger than the OG Xbox One by about a good 6 inches or more.
Yeah, it was kind of a weird design, especially to go that big. Because on the PS4, I thought the PS4 Pro was a little too big. You know, that thing was heavy too. But I really enjoyed the PS4 Slim. I thought that thing was perfect. You can slide it underneath the TV, or that was the perfect size. So if I were to get another PS4, I would get the Slim. And but I don't know. We'll see.
It might be a good time just to buy a new fucking cabinet to put all your shit in. So you
Yeah.
can get one specially.
Well, if you want to fit
Especially
that,
fitted.
yeah. And
Yeah, the PS4 Pro, that one, the depth of it kind of sticks
It did.
the Xbox, is sort of narrower, so the
Yeah.
depth isn't. So like when it sits on my desk, I can kind of slide it to the back a little more, whereas the PS4 Pro like sticks out to the front of my desk almost. So
Yeah,
it's-
that slant definitely makes it way bigger
Yeah.
than what it should be.
right.
Even with base one that I've got.
And I'm with Matt Burns. He's saying the white too. I don't. I'm not a fan of white consoles either. I never.
Nope.
I always like everything kind of looking the same. Everything else is black on my setup. So I've seen renders of the black one though, and that I would, if I was going to get one. I'm sure they'll have one. So
like
That
it's
would be
kind of
definitely
it's
my
kind of weird.
preference.
Like PlayStation colors is what, blue, white, and red, or something like that, right? I mean, it would have been better if the outside was blue, and they could have kept the black, and then maybe the lighting could have been red. Wouldn't that have been more of a PS4 colors?
well, and I saw somewhere that they were saying that there was going to be a lot of, maybe not out of the box, out of the gate, but there was going to be some more customization with the. They're going to have a bunch of customization options with it or something.
I'm
So
sure. And I
that'd be cool.
two-tone colors and some of this. We saw a lot of the stuff that Xbox Pope did. I mean, that's pretty bad.
Yeah, amazing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy's.
So,
It's cool.
I do see some badass customization and color schemes for the look of this PS5. Other than that, it's kind of weird to, be that big and kind of look that way, rather, but hey, I mean, it's different. So
I like the controller.
That's
I
what
think the
Monkey
controller
Baby
looks
says.
much improved. More like an Xbox controller.
yeah,
Guess
it,
they could've
does. It
moved
looks like
big,
a little bit
but-
bigger. It kind of
Yeah,
feel a
exactly.
little bit better in your hands.
Stinky
Right, Dad?
baby.
Stinky's back.
Stinky. Thought I
Uh,
smelled something.
Other than that, any games stand out to you guys in the PS5 show? Besides Spider-Man looked good, but
Yeah,
of course
Miles Morales. That
Horizon Zero
one
Dawn
looked
seemed
really
to
good.
look good. I thought the game that to me that looked more next gen was Ratchet and Clank, and that looked like a fun game. That looked real good to me.
Yeah.
Just kind of going through different worlds, seamlessly. So
What was that one that you mentioned earlier, Woody? That
What, that one with that like astronaut woman?
Yeah.
That's that
Thea.
that shooter one.
that one
No,
was
the
Eternal.
Thea.
With that other one, that Project Athia.
Oh,
Which
Yeah.
that's a
oh,
that was
working
pretty
title. That's like not even what the game's going to be called. So anyone who wants to like sit there and claim that game's coming out next year, you're full of shit. That it's not even got a name, for fuck's sake.
The game with no name. Nice.
Yeah,
It
Project
looked pretty cool,
Athia.
though.
It looked like it could be promising, but there wasn't much gameplay there. All it really showed was that like spell she did with like thought roots come over that enemy. So it looked like it could be a decent game, but I need to see more about that and an actual name, and a date.
Right.
So
Kina, what was that one? There was another one that looked kind of.
Oh, yeah,
Bridge,
Kinda cool.
fucking
Kenna.
Summit of Souls or some shit. That does.
yeah, Bridge of Spirits.
That one looked pretty cool.
So nobody's interested in playing the pussy, the stray cat,
What?
in the robot world.
Whoa,
No,
whoa.
what is it with all these games where you're like playing as an animal, man?
Yeah,
Like,
that's
fuck.
another thing that's been trending too. That cyberpunk look. Saw a lot of cat games. Yeah. I know Dad's excited
Yeah.
for that one.
Yep.
Yeah, Mom.
I
He
thought
loves
you
his
were
pussy.
talking about Returnal.
Mhm.
What y'all think about that one? That one looked decent.
Yeah, that looked pretty decent, man.
Yeah.
Looked like it could be like a kind of like Control, that level of like shooter.
I thought,
Not your typical like realistic shooter, but like futuristic type.
I thought Oddworld looked pretty cool. Good, good visuals, good depth. For a side scroll game, kind of like a 3D side. I thought that looked good. Wait, yeah, Soulstorm. Ghostwire, I didn't really care for that one. I think.
Oh
that
yeah,
was
Ghostwire. That was
That looked
a
like
bit
a
of a
weird hack and
disappointment for me.
slash, like it's like an arcade, like it looks something real easy. Like it just didn't look. It looked kind of off.
Man, it's definitely. I'll say a bit disappointed in that one, to be honest. I was expecting
Sackboy.
better after like Evil Within and that lot.
Daz was looking for some Sackboy.
Sat boy,
What? Go fuck
you gonna
yourself.
play with your Sat boy?
Fucking fan.
Play with that Sackboy.
Shut your dickhead. Honestly.
Hey, if you can't play with the other thing, at least you got the Sat boy there.
That's right.
Hey, I can play with the other thing.
Oh, there you go.
Oh no,
gotta watch
for
the
me though, the big game was Bug Snacks or whatever. Fucking, I can't even remember that shit.
Bug snacks. Yes.
Of course.
And apparently though, there's a deeper, like real deep story to it, and like there's some weird twist. Well, if the mystery to the game is who ate the snacks, it was that twat. That twat.
That's a story I will probably never experience.
You are what
Pass
you
on
Well,
that
you
one.
know,
That's what
if
the
it's
game
an
should be called.
easy plot, I might give it
just
a
don't
bash.
eat yourself. Because you will turn into a knob.
Well, shit. If that was witty, you see weed all over his body, a joint, his arm. They have joints for arms.
Yeah, if it were called Weed Snacks, then yeah, day one, without a doubt.
We didn't,
I've had hopes for Gran Turismo 7. I'm hoping that one will.
Yeah, that looks fucking.
You know.
I'd like to see more of that.
We haven't had a good Gran Turismo game for way too long.
Yeah, a real Gran, not the prologue, not a one-off
Sport.
Game, like, sport. Even though that one didn't look too bad, but not.
My favourite Gran Turismo, what I've played of them, was 3.
Yeah, 3 was good. I played the shit out of 1, 2, and I played a little bit of 3. I guess for some reason I just wasn't. I started jumping on Forza by that time. I think I got by that time, but.
I'll still fuck you up on Forza with one hand.
Oh, you would. I know you would. Godfall. That didn't look too enticing.
Yeah, same, yeah.
Especially for that's supposed to be a next-gen game only on PS5, so.
The big hyped fucking like launch title or whatever, and yeah, pretty disappointing to be quite fair.
Yeah.
You had Solar Ash. Yeah, Hitman 3. They showed that. That looked good. But I still have to go back and finish the other Hitman episodes. I didn't even know that, like, someone had brought up a while back, I saw on the podcast. I didn't know there was a trilogy. So, I don't remember them saying Hitman 2 or on the last one. Or I thought it was.
Well, I played first Hitman this gen.
Yeah.
And I can't say I've really any much, after all grinding I have to do to get the plat on that. Well, the 1000G and more.
It's hard.
Yeah, it is.
My favorite thing was the sniper.
Again.
Yeah, my favorite was that little mini game, sniper game. It was fun. That one had a bunch of crazy little challenges you could do. I mean,
they didn't have that the first one, did they? That was the second one.
Yeah, that was the second one.
So I didn't experience that.
That was actually a lot of fun.
One indie game that I liked was Little Devil Inside. I thought that looked kind of cool.
Everyone likes the little devil inside. You should know this.
That's why there was a song about it, right?
I don't fucking know, is it?
Huh?
No, it won't just catch his bug snacks, so will it?
Demon Souls? Anybody interested in Demon Souls?
No.
No.
Yeah, I don't want to torture myself. Not my type of genre.
And if we're getting excited about like remakes, remasters for the next generation console, you need to give your head a shake, to be quite fair. And that goes for whatever console it is.
That sniper one you were talking about, Coop, was it Deathloop? That's that from Arcane Studios?
No, it was Hitman 2.
Oh, Hitman 2, okay.
But they just had and actually you could even play multiplayer.
Yeah.
You could, or I think it was actually co-op. I don't know if it was, but.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really cool. It was just like a mini game that, came with the regular title, and it was just a sniper mini game. And you have, and I only played. I don't know if there was more locales, but you just played. There was like this big mansion. They were having a party, and you had a couple targets that you had to take out. But there was all kinds of clever ways you could take people out. You could, blow things up like propane tanks, kind of stuff. Or but you didn't want to set off the alarms, and everybody would flee. And so you had to kind of be clever about shooting people into pools or shooting them off ledges, or like where you got them. And there was like a bunch of different achievements you could get. Like somebody commits suicide, and you could get an achievement for shooting them as they jump off a cliff, and you could shoot them in the air as they're jumping down. And I don't know, it was clever. It was just fun to try to get all the different challenges and whatnot. And yeah, it was pretty cool. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think you had to pre-order it, Frankie. You could get it just on the regular game, at least on.
Yeah, I think it were a free update, wasn't it?
Yeah,
from what I remember.
I think if you pre-ordered it, you got it early before the game released. You could just play the mini game before the game came out, like the full, regular, because it's separate from the main title, obviously. So, on the main game. Yeah, very cool.
I guess the other big thing besides Horizon Zero Dawn was Resident Evil Village, which is, I guess, Resident Evil 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems like they're taking the look of 7 off it, though, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Right.
Well, apparently they got to conclude the story of 7. I didn't even know 7 really had a story.
I enjoyed 7, it was alright.
Yeah, it was alright, but not too great. Apparently it's like best Resident Evil ever, but
As you thought,
I
Resident
don't know
Evil
who
2
says
is
that
the
shit.
best Resident Evil.
Well, I never played any of them older ones. I'd say 4 were best.
Nah.
Where it started
all
for
the
me.
way. Cool.
And then, of course, you had Horizon Forbidden West. So, I think
It's amazing.
now that Horizon
10 out of 10.
Horizon
Game of the
Dawn is
year.
gonna be on PC, I'm gonna play it on PC. Think my computer can handle it, Coop? If I do it in
Not
No.
a graphics card.
Yeah, not without a
You need a
GPU.
graphics card.
yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I guess I'll wait for a GPU. Well, you know
Well,
what
and
sucks
it's not going to come. I guarantee it's not coming to PC right out of the gate. It's going to be PlayStation exclusive for a couple years, probably. Just like
I know about Forbidden West, but the last Horizon Zero Dawn.
yeah, that comes August, right?
Yeah, I think so.
On PC. I think they're doing pre-orders now. So, and they pre-orders. It was like #1 seller on Steam, which is pretty crazy.
Yeah.
So
Well, you might as well get it. At least you don't have to stream it.
yeah, no, I'll grab it on PC for sure. I never did finish it. I kind of got a little frustrated with the progression deal in that game, so I kind of left it and moved on to something else. Never went back.
Alright,
Me
then,
too.
my brother. Jago said that might be the last Hitman. I guess for was it IO Interactive? Which
Yeah,
they're kind of independent studio, right?
Right.
So I think who was publishing it? Was it Silver or can't remember who was publishing it for them, but I'm surprised that. I wonder if Xbox had tried to go to them to.
wasn't it
acquire
Square
them.
Enix?
Yeah, I'll go
wasn't-
say Square,
Maybe Square
but
Enix is publishing
God knows.
this next.
No, they were, but they let them have. No, they were going to close the studio. They kind of let them go independent and let them
Yeah,
keep the
they
IP.
did. Yeah. So.
I want to say it was Square. I'm not sure.
And which I do, they need it. This should be their last Hitman at least for a while, and then do something else, see what they can do. They've been doing Hitman forever.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Fucking-
I guess before we get out of here, what are y'all thinking as far as the next Xbox show coming up? I'm kind of thinking because it sounded like I saw a deal where they're gonna have a lot of demos starting from July 20th all through that week, right? So
Yeah.
I would imagine.
It's kind of cool. It's like what they did with the PC stuff on Steam. They had, there's no E3, no PC games, so
Yeah, that was cool.
they just released all those demos. Yeah, and he was streaming
they
a
should
bunch.
do that. They should do that normally.
It should.
Yeah, I agree.
Even if there isn't.
It's stupid showing all these like little games that most people have got to forget about instantly. Without no one. If you're not at the show, you can't play them. Like, why not let everyone play them? It's got to drive sales at the end of the day. If Game Pass drives all these sales, then giving people a demo is definitely got to do it.
Yep.
Yeah. You want a gameplay? There you go.
They were saying
Yeah.
about 60 plus games that might be you can demo.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I could
Sounds
probably
good
play
to me.
about 2 of them. Yeah, awesome.
right. So I'm thinking that the Xbox shows who knows, it might be either that Monday or that Sunday before they start. You let people play out these demos. So who knows? I can see the show being on the 19th. Still on Sunday.
Well, hold on fast. That's the biggest full of cock I've fucking ever read in the chat. Stubbs Gaming says, Witty talks sense, laughs out loud.
Damn right, I talk sense. I am the voice of fucking sense. If you can't fucking recognise the
I've
sense
never
that I
heard
talk,
so
then
much
you're
fucking
obviously a
bollocks in
tapped in
my
the head and a fanboy.
fucking hell.
Hey, Woody's smoking
What?
some good stuff. It all depends on what he's smoking.
I think
Enlightened to fuck,
Stubbs
man.
I think he's sharing a fucking spliff with fucking Stubbs.
The twat speaks
Witty,
sense.
hey, Witty, we need
Yeah,
you to.
man.
We need you to
That's the
start doing
best
some.
compliment I've ever had.
We need you to start doing some reviews for NOG. You can do some Witty smoking reviews or something. You know.
There you go.
Fucking hell.
So what are y'all looking forward to for the Xbox show? What are y'all hoping?
Some like
Infinite.
I look for
Oh hell yeah, definitely Infinite. The more I'm tired of hearing stuff about it. I just want to see it. I'm ready to see it. Maybe hopefully we'll play a demo before it comes out. You know.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
know more
I
about
just-
it. Little story trailer or something.
Yeah.
I just don't get why there's all this hype for it. You know, based off these two trailers that haven't actually shown any gameplay.
Yeah.
So it's about time we got some gameplay.
Yeah, that's what people are excited for. They want to see more, especially when it's coming out soon. So, yeah, I think they have no choice. They have to show some gameplay.
Oh yeah, definitely. If it's coming out this year, launch title.
Yeah.
They can't do fucking what they did last year with Gears and like, oh look, come and watch the show, and then like they don't show any gameplay. Yeah, like single player at all.
Yeah.
Right.
I think they'll show some proper gameplay. They'll show the multiplayer. You know, it's already that time. It's coming out. I mean, they've normally been pretty good about showing off Halo gameplay and multiplayer. You know, the same year it's coming out. You know, during the E3. So I think we should a good showing of it. Y'all think?
I'm more excited for like Fable or whatever single player IP Playground are
there's a
doing,
lot of talk about that.
Yeah.
You know, it's
and the possibility of what Initiative's IP could be.
yeah.
Hopefully it's not
Yeah.
perfect that, you know, I never played that and I don't want to play
Well,
it.
I didn't.
Keep that shit to you and make a
think
new IP.
I played a little bit of Perfect Dark back then. It was okay, but I think nowadays
It is
if
a
you
bit
do a proper Perfect Dark, you know, with some of the games we've seen, like you know, like Lara Croft, you know, Tomb Raider type, you know, maybe it's something similar like that, you know, visual and mechanics, you know, a little bit more, and a little bit more of a story-driven type game. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, that's the rumor.
Well, let's face it, it's got to have multiplayer for sure.
Oh, yeah, definitely. And so I'm sure Fable will too. You know, I mean that's what Xbox is all about.
Indie Baby says no. It's not happening.
Yeah, Indy's in denial. He doesn't say it, but I don't know.
But
we'll
I'd
see.
rather they just do new IP. It's like when it comes to like Playground
Yeah.
and resurrecting Fable, I'd rather they just do a new IP and like at least then you don't have to be tied to the lore and fucking whatever it is, gameplay mechanics and whatnot from Fable. Just make a new IP, build it from the ground up, because we can sit here and we can say Playground are a great dev, but so far they've not built a game from the ground up. Forza Horizon is
It's
only
true.
as good as it is because of Turn 10. If we didn't have,
And the way
if
I
it wasn't
play
for
it.
Turn 10 and the driving mechanics that they've improved over like however many years to the like industry standard, or they should be the industry standard, like enjoyable racing games. They haven't done, you know, Playground haven't done that. They got that given to them on a silver fucking platter. You know, all they had to do was make the open world and this that. No, but they did a brilliant job with that. You know, they definitely deserve the 9 out of 10 praise they get for the games, but they haven't made a game from the ground up yet. You know, and I hope they do a new IP instead of Fable and don't get tied to old mechanics, old lore, fucking, and just like resurrecting like the Fable legends and nicking all their assets and whatever were planned for that game.
I don't think
Give
they
us a
will.
new IP.
If they're doing Fable, I think it's an all new all new Fable. I don't think they're going to be using any assets from before.
No, hopefully, but I wouldn't be surprised if Microsoft have, when they shut, Lionhead down, if they took all the assets and like, you know what, fuck it, here you go, make us a Fable. You've got some done for you already.
Yeah, I mean it's interesting to see what Playground is going to show and Initiative. I mean, because we don't know. We're seeing these rumors about Fable and Perfect Dark, but we don't know that for sure. So, Compulsion. I know they're making a game. Curious to see what they're doing.
Yeah, man.
I want to see more of Hellblade 2.
Yeah. Yeah, this is a lot of this is a big one for for Microsoft, for Xbox, for their first party stuff. So they need to bring it. They need to bring us something.
Oh, they need
a lot of mystery.
Need to bring everything. Even just look at PlayStation. They've announced games like Horizon Zero Dawn that are coming till 2022. I'm sure that Project Aphia, it's not even got a name. It might not be coming till 2023. Like Xbox need to do the same. They need to anything that's in production and is at any level that you can show it off in a decent way. They've got to show it. Like normally, a normal year, I'd say no, I don't want that. But it's a new generation year.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be showing off games to get people to buy your console. So you need to show everything that's in production. Give me a reason to buy that console as soon as possible.
Yeah, I agree.
Otherwise, I'm just going to wait. Like PlayStation haven't shown
Indie Baby wants some. Fucking hell, Indie Baby wants to show
something hard.
Indie Baby wants stuff. Show something hard. What's that about, Indie Baby?
Something hard? No, I don't want to see it if it's something hard. Keep that to yourself.
Fucking hell. Yeah, no wonder I struggled to get the words out on that one. Oh, ooh. Jesus.
Man, I thought you'd fucking had a fucking six-pack to yourself in like the last 10 minutes.
I fucking wish.
But yeah, I'm with you though, Witty. I agree. I don't think it needs to be a Fable. I'd like to see, sort of like Guerrilla did with Horizon Zero Dawn. That game was kind of their own pet project that they greenlighted. I'd love to see, if Playground had something sort of in the works and, Microsoft just said, hey, go for it. Let's get going and kind of step out of their, niche a little bit and see, step out of the shadow of turn 10 and see what they can do. That'd be, I have a lot of faith in that.
Like Phil seemed like, and Xbox seemed like they're more inclined to work with these studios and let these studios decide on what they want to make, right?
Right.
So maybe one reason why they brought in Playground, because I'm sure, because this should be how it works. When Playground went to Xbox and said, "Hey, we want to propose this game. This is what we want to do. What do you think?" And if Xbox was like, "Yeah," and then Xbox probably turned around and said, "We like what you're doing. We want you to be part of the family." And then Initiative too. They got that guy Gallagher. We all know that he came from Square Enix, and he's also responsible for Tomb Raider. So we see the style that he's done on that, and so who knows? I mean, maybe both of these studios said, maybe Playground, because they also in the UK. I think they have a couple people that were from Lionhead. Maybe they were like, hey, we want to bring Fable back. We want to do this. This is what we're gonna do. And maybe and Xbox said, yeah, go for it. And then same thing with Initiative. Hopefully they left it up to them to say, hey, do you want to make a new IP? And maybe Initiative said, hey, we want to bring back Fable. We hear people out there talking. They would like to see some of these old IPs come back. And maybe that's what they wanted to do. We don't know. But I'll be happy either way. If they come out properly.
Oh yeah, same here, man.
It'd be awesome. But at the same time, hopefully down the road that they will do some new IP stuff too. Because if you look at all the like Ninja Theory, I'm sure there'll be other IP they're going to do besides Hellblade. Compulsion is working on something new. In Exile is working on a new RPG. Obsidian is supposed to have something else besides Grounded, because that's a small team, but they have something else. I'm sure we're gonna get Outer Worlds 2. So that'd be curious to see how that looks with more money put into it. And who else? Undead Labs. I know. I really enjoyed um, the State of Decay games, even though they're kind of cheesy, kind of wonky, but that's part of the appeal that I liked about them. They weren't perfect, but just kind of my jam, and I'm curious to see like now what can they do with State of Decay 3 with the money from Xbox. So who else am I missing? Is there another studio that trying to think of? Well,
Did you say Ninja Theory?
Huh? Yeah.
Did you say Ninja Theory in there?
Yeah.
New whatever
We know
the
what
new
they're
IP is.
What was the one?
Well, apparently they've got a project that's in work that we don't know about. From what I've heard, they've got like 3 games on go.
Yeah.
Them 2 that they've
Like
announced and another one.
Like that.
Well, I think they were working on a VR game.
Yeah, it might be a VR game. Yeah.
They were working on a VR game before Microsoft picked them up.
Which is kind of weird.
So,
Well, that's some of that Xbox need to do. I'm sorry, but this needs calling out. You can't come out in 2016. When they announced the Project Scorpio High Fidelity VR. They come out and said that shit, and then they fucking rip people off on Xbox One X out of the VR, and they're saying, no, we're not going to do it till whatever it's mainstream. VR's never got to be mainstream. It's always got to be a niche thing. Don't stop PlayStation doing it. Don't stop Valve doing it. Don't stop any of these other companies. It's not like Microsoft are fucking like out there doing anything with VR. They've got the mixed reality headsets. They're supporting these games. Like, where's the fuck's this high fidelity VR that you said we were going to get like 4 years ago?
Yeah, see,
supersonic fan is fucking imagination.
See, I don't think I kind of disagree. I don't think that I don't think they need to bring VR to Xbox. I think I would rather have them utilize something like you say, the hardware that's already out there, something like the Oculus Quest, and bring their games to that platform.
I'm not interested in like all the games like supporting VR, but the Xbox have got a couple of main IP that are their franchises that they could get an outside company in to help them out and implementing VR modes in the games. Forza Motorsport and
that's what I'm saying. Bring, but we've already got the hardware.
They
something like the Oculus Quest that's already there. They could bring those games to that hardware. They don't need to bring a hardware to we don't need to wire it up. The Quest is a standalone. It's wire free. You can play your games anywhere. That's that's where VR should be going. I don't need something connected to my console to play VR games. I just want those, like you say, bring Forza to Oculus Quest.
Give people the option. There's got a couple of games that are crying out for VR. Would be perfect for VR. Why not give people the option? Forza Motorsport. People would love like Forza Motorsport. All you have to do is you can still control it with controller. Like you sat in a cockpit of a car. You don't need to be walking about room. You're limited to just sat there with a controller with people. It's pointless VR, but give it to people. People will lap it up.
Well, it's already there. The Quest, like I said, the hardware's already there. I think that, they're Microsoft is a software company first. I want to see them bring those games to, even like a Rift, even on the PC side, bring their games, make VR ports for their games on other platforms. I don't think they need to bring a whole new, peripheral into the Xbox. Yeah. That to me is like, trying to sort of splinter the market a little more. Oculus is there. They already have sort of this tentative partnership with Facebook at this point anyway, with Mixer going away. And but just develop, get a studio that just focuses on making games like Forza Motorsports
and just helping
into
these
a VR.
Studios out.
Yeah, and just put those already on the hardware that's there, and kind of support, have their partnership develop a little more with Facebook, and getting that stuff on hardware that we can already buy, that already have. That I don't need to buy another headset up for a console and have it wired just to my console. They got this wire-free, amazing setup. Use that partnership, get your software out there. They obviously have no fear. They have no issue putting their games on PC. So why not put their games on PC VR? And I don't get the whole thing about they need a Xbox Series X VR headset. I don't agree with that. I don't think that should be the direction they're going. I'd rather see the same with PlayStation VR. I'd rather see that go into the PC stage too, and be able to get those games on more different peripherals.
Yeah, I doubt PlayStation to do that though. Now they've got their own
PlayStation's a hardware company first, and then a software company second. They're kind of the opposite of what Microsoft.
The option needs to be there though. You can't just sit there and be like, oh well, we got to wait till it like kicks off to this mainstream thing. It's never got to be a mainstream thing. Like,
well, it's gonna take.
We can sit there and say it is got to be like VR's a future, but it sounds promising. But most, when you're dealing with a game that's ported to VR, it's never got to be the same fidelity. It's always got to be a worse experience visually, but the option to be there, to be had for like I said, Forza Motorsport screaming out for it, Flight Simulator again, it would be perfect for it. These two games need to have a studio implementing a mode for VR, and then like you said, Coop, for rested games and that lot, just get Oculus in to do it that way. End of the day, it's always got to be a niche experience, because it's another $300 minimum like accessory you get. Most people are got to pay for that. So if you're expecting like people like all your user base or 50% of your user base to get it before you got to support it, like it's never got to happen.
Yeah, it's not. It is a niche thing, but it has. I give credit to Sony and Oculus that they keep bringing games that are starting to look a lot better. Like Mike, he was playing the new Iron Man game, and I think Jago has too, and they love it, and it looks.
Yeah, they had that demo at PAX.
Yeah.
Oh, there was that free game that
and
that Blood and Truth, that looks alright as well.
There's some other games too that people are starting to take notice. Like, hey, these VR games are looking real good. They're not what they started out.
Oh yeah, Half-Life Alyx.
Yeah, that's the one.
Oh my gosh, that game is incredible.
It's slowly coming into the mainstream, but it is gonna take Xbox to work with, like if they work with the deal with Oculus and bring them in, like Koopa's saying, that'd be great. And I don't see them doing it this year at launch. I think they want to focus on, let's get these new consoles out, and then who knows, maybe next year that'll be something that they bring out. Saying that, hey, now you can play Oculus VR on Series X. I don't see it being playing on this current gen, but
well, it's seen again. That's where the confusion ends, because it's Oculus Quest is a standalone. You don't need even a PC to play on Oculus Quest. We just need their games on that platform.
Yeah.
They could just say, hey, Forza Motorsports 8 is going to be available on Oculus Quest. To play in VR on Oculus Quest, and bam, that would be.
So, it's like Xbox is saying how they want to bring their games to mobile. Now they got a bigger space on PC with Game Pass, and they're working with Steam. So like you're saying, if they can start working with VR, like Oculus, and bring some Xbox games on VR, yeah, I mean that'd be cool. I can see them doing that.
Absolutely.
It's like who was it? Like Jago had brought up how the Kinect, both. When you look at both Sony and Xbox, where they both brought out their own motion sensor type deal, like Kinect, that was for Xbox, and then the Move controllers for PlayStation, because they were trying to mimic the Wii controllers, that experience. But and Xbox in the beginning, I guess the VR, I guess it caught off, it sold a lot, and I guess that's why they're like, oh well, let's put it on the Xbox One, and let's add it and charge $500. But I guess they overlooked that not everybody wants to play with the Kinect, So I think that kind of scared them off as far as jumping in on VR with the PlayStation.
Yeah, but Kinect were a totally different thing. Kinect were an $100 accessory versus a $300 minimum. If you're talking about bringing Oculus to it, you're looking like $500 or more.
It is, but I'm saying is that Xbox didn't want to spend that whole R&D. Yeah, they were doing the other VR
and
reality, but
no third party latched on to Kinect either. It was only first party games.
Yeah, it was.
It's sort of like the PlayStation has that little touchpad thing on their controller. Yeah. That some of their, like when the PS4 first came out, there was a few first party games that were utilizing it. But now, just sort of went to the wayside. Now
it's just hardly... the big select button.
Yeah, exactly. And it was similar to the Kinect. You needed third party to step in and really start to go run with it, and it just never happened. There was no incentive there for third party to use it, and because this is great technology, it's still good technology, but it just was underutilized and sort of got left in the dust. Yeah. And just like Mixer, Microsoft is pretty easy to walk away from things, and so there we go. But it's great technology.
Should dump that shit, or at least give us an option of a normal pad.
And I know Supersonic Station is so butthurt about not having VR on Xbox, but I kind of don't blame them, kind of holding off on it if they do it, in the future, because they needed to get their shit together first as far as first party studios,
right.
Xbox, and they're in a much better position now going into the next gen to where maybe next year they can look at bringing Oculus support for some of their games. So we'll see.
Yep.
Are you ready?
Oh,
round 3.
Round 3. Round 3.
Like I'm nearly kicking them back as quick as best can.
No, you fucking can't. In my day, I'd have had about fucking 10 by now. You fanny.
Yeah, well, that's probably why you need to quit him on and just stick to a 4 or 6 pack on a night.
Fucking.
Anything else anybody have before we head out of here? Real quick, is anybody buying? What's day one for them as far as Series X or PS5? Getting both? Or
the console? I'll just be getting the main console if I can afford it when it
Series
comes
X.
Yeah. I'll definitely be picking up a Series X before the PS5 for sure. Yeah. They haven't shown me anything that Infinite is the only thing kind of pushing me into the next generation. But at the same time, I can still play it on my PC. Well, we'll see. I don't know if that one's going to be PC day one. Yeah. I think that's going to be console.
Well, I'm kind of ready for the next gen, but until there's a whole bunch of next gen experiences that I can only play next gen, then what's the point? I don't need to upgrade, so I won't upgrade. Just like I won't get Xbox Series, Xbox One X. I didn't buy that because it was just visual better. Nothing I needed to buy it for to play it.
And that's okay too.
Well, in all fairness,
go ahead, Des.
In all fairness, it depends what stage I'm at with my recovery, whether I get it day one or not. Because if I'm not, there's no fucking point. I might as well hold on till I'm good. But
man, you'll be alright by then, man.
Fucking also, fucking.
But even at that, like going into this launch year, even if you have an X, you're not missing out. The games like Infinite still gonna look good on the X. There's nothing. That I like the support that they're doing cross-gen. I wish PlayStation was doing the same thing. Because there's still a lot of people, like, let's say if I still had the PS5, PS4 Pro, I wouldn't mind experiencing Spider-Man, the new one, the Miles Morales, or even Horizon Zero Dawn. Well, Horizon Zero Dawn 2, I can understand if that comes out next year. I can understand that being only on PS5, but at least the first year, support, the current gen as people gradually move over. Especially right now with a lot of people are out of jobs. They're not making a lot of money because it's coronavirus bullshit. So, I don't know. We'll see where we're at when these games, new consoles come out. But for sure, for me, it's going to be a Series X day one. And then probably next year, PS5. Hopefully they have the black editions. Who knows, maybe if they come out with a sweet looking Horizon Zero Dawn 2 bundle, maybe a custom, that could be a possibility. So
Cool.
we'll see. I'm really excited to see what they're going to show in July. And I think we're going to have, I'm not trying to be a fanboy or anything like that, but I think Xbox is going to bring some games to have a good amount of games for launch early next year.
The day God 2, peeps. My fucking words. The day God 2. It's coming.
And like
well, what's got to come first, the Day God 2 or a fucking price for these next gen consoles?
I think Day God 2 will.
Yeah.
But also, like,
That'd be right.
Mike brought up the Amico, and I have that pre-ordered, and that's going to be Amico plus Series X. So
I can't wait for that. The Amico's be fun.
Yeah.
Bring gaming back to the living room.
I was going to ask earlier too, but do y'all think Forza 8's coming out this year? Because I haven't seen nothing.
Surely.
I haven't seen nothing definitive that it's going to be.
Yeah, but they never announced out till E3 anyway, did they, with Forza?
True, but I mean, wouldn't you think we would have got some info?
I don't know, because we've already got Halo coming out with the system. Ooh. So maybe next year, I think. Maybe early next year. Maybe March.
Nah, it's got to be a launch title, man.
Yeah, I think it might be.
It's got to be. They've already had a year delay to the game already, so there's no reason why it shouldn't be out this year. And apparently,
I think it'll probably be next.
If you take the people who are usually right on these leagues, who know stuff from company, apparently it's been known for a while that it's definitely coming this year, and it's got to be a launch title.
Didn't 5 launch with the?
Yeah, 5 launched with Xbox One.
Yeah.
So,
because I got the club.
it's got to do. For me, there's no doubt that Forza 8's this year, and Forza Horizon 5's probably next year.
It needs to be better than 7 was at launch, because that was broken.
That was.
Oh yeah, well, we're missing features as well, weren't it? There were no fucking auction house, like rivals, fucking and other stuff.
When you can't. When you're choosing your fucking car and the wheels are spinning out the fucking frame, that's not a good launch title.
Well, best were fucking when you got a boost off start, that's fast. It knew he must have been slowest player in the lobby, because it always let him start before everyone else.
It was rough. That was frustrating.
Yeah. I'm kind of in line with Matt Barnes. I have a feeling that they're going to be focusing more on Halo Infinite this fall, and I can see
Matt Barnes is never in line because he smokes as much weed as we do.
Yeah, but it's already been established. You smoke weed, you're enlightened, and you've got the best opinions going.
Yeah, in your body, yeah.
Speaking the truth, I got all this shit on people just blanking me on Twitter when I post something out, but I speak the truth, and I am enlightened. Smoke all the weed, play all the games, the ones I care about, and that's how it goes.
That fucking sound you can't be asked to pick your pad up.
Where did you get how many new controllers have you bought this year so far?
0. Well, a PlayStation one. None, because I bought that last year. So yeah, 0. I've actually managed to keep my Xbox controller. I'm surprised. I've got about 18 months out of it. I'm fucking it's shocked me to fuck.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm fucking learning not to get as stoned and drop it. Butterfingers.
I'm all out of topics. Anybody else got anything to bring up that they want to bring up?
No.
I'm good.
Yeah, I think we kind of caught up, and now we're ready see what happens with Xbox.
Just waiting on Xbox and Ubisoft.
Ubisoft, yeah. I'm looking forward to seeing Far Cry 6. See what that's going to be. I've been hearing stuff about that.
Yeah, only thing I want to say is I hope E3 comes back next year, because I'm not a fucking fan of this year's digital showcases. I couldn't give a fuck about them digital ones. The only ones I watched so far at Cyberpunk one, which were alright, and the PlayStation one. Obviously Xbox One, but we're getting another Xbox One because, you know, it's all fucking split up and they can't be added, you know, God knows when we got to get prices and this and other, you know. Usually we've known like months before all this shit, and too drawn out and bullshit for my. I enjoy E3 the way it is. You've got 3 days of conferences, you've got 3 days of people interviewing the devs from these, you know, games, whatever, we're either on the show floor or at the conferences, and that's it. It's over, it's done, it's dusted, and you can get back to gaming. I don't like this long drawn out bullshit. Get back to E3 the way it is.
Well,
if changes need to be made because it were like dying off, like fair enough, make some changes, but I'd much rather prefer the condensed weaker info compared to 2 months drawn out bullshit that I'm not even interested in half the time.
I guess we'll find out next year, because I think we're gonna get a mix. I think E3 is gonna evolve. I think we're gonna get, like, some of these shows that we have that came out, probably gonna see a mix of digital and whatever they have on the show floor at E3. I don't think we're gonna go back to what E3 used to be. I think people are going to want to save money and stream their show, but they'll probably do it around the E3 time. So
possibly, but they make money by doing these shows. It's not like it's all costs. I know it must take a lot to get all these people out there and this and other, you know, all stuff that goes on there, constructing stages and whatnot, but they've also got merchandising, and you've got all these rich folk coming over and spending like God knows how much. It's not like they're not making anything from doing it, you know. Plus you know, fostering relationships between people are being able to meet people that they'd never be able to meet otherwise. You know, and it just seems. I just don't like the long drawn out bullshit, you know. To be honest with you, that.
Well, this is all new too. I think that the digital
I can understand it for this year because of Corona, but you know, if it weren't for Corona, if this were how it was in a normal year, I'd be like, nah, fuck this. I'm just gotta wait till YouTube and what people are saying on Twitter, because I'm not gonna watch this shit live.
Well, they could look at that and go, okay, well, people only tuned in for, you know, an hour, so let's cut the show and let's trim it. You know, it'll evolve. I mean, it's all a new experience for everybody. So, but I do think that more of the digital space is definitely going to be. Oh, definitely. You know, we'll see more of that. I mean, all the big companies are already dropped out of E3, so you know, E3 I could see it on a smaller scale going forward, but I think there'll still be sort of a digital aspect to it, you know, going forward.
Yep.
So.
Jago's all worried about no General Lee and Forza, but hey, just put on your Daisy Dukes and go play Forza. You'll be right.
Jago Mina. Yeah. Jago Mina.
Just don't show us a picture of you wearing Daisy Dukes.
Yeah. Just drop Boss Hog's Cadillac. Just get the Boss Hog Cadillac.
Other than that, I think we're good. Good show. Good.
Yeah, good stuff. Hey, so somebody was it Indy posted? Indy posted. When we gonna see another Dazcast?
Yeah, I was waiting until the end of the fucking show so I could say it on the outro. You fanny. I don't know. I'm not ready to host the show yet, and I'll need to figure this stream labs out from phone so I can keep doing it off the phone. Because Discord's a pile of fucking shit when it comes to botting and that. So we shall do a test stream before we do it again. I'd give it another month or so. Give it a month or so, see where I'm at, and then we'll go from there. Like I say, it was a. I wasn't going to originally come on the show tonight because I didn't think I was ready, but I got through it. So you never fucking know.
I'm glad you did, Dad.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I couldn't do it without you, man.
Yeah.
Dazzy baby.
Dazzy baby.
The Daz twat.
Yeah. Yeah, shut the fuck up, you fanny. Anyway, yeah, we'll see where I am in a month, and then we'll go from there. Yeah,
That worked.
for
All right.
Dazcast. Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need to change it to the Daz Twad.
No, that's when you're a guest.
Hey,
Yeah.
you need to get after your boy Sopsky because I heard him on the Sincere show, Go Chain Gamers.
Yeah.
He was saying something about he said something about he would purposely do something on Dazcast just to get you.
I bet.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Get after your boy Sopsky.
19.
Yeah, what we'll do while we've got some Dazcast peeps in the chat and that, what we'll do in a month or so, we will test Streamlabs and see how it goes, and then I can make more of it the other time.
Yeah.
But it's coming back. It's coming back.
What
Nice.
everybody wants to hear.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, no, this was fun, and we now that I kind of figured this out, there's still some tweaking I gotta do, and start playing around with this and get with Mike and some of the guys. I appreciate Stubbs sending me a DM, and so I'll play around with this and get this all set up, and we'll be back next month. We'll do this next month, and I'll reach out to you guys, and we'll figure out maybe around the same time or so, whatever works for everybody. Doing it on Saturday, I think it kind of works for everybody.
Well, I'm down as soon as fucking Xbox shows something.
Hell yeah. Yeah, well, maybe we'll do a show sooner, maybe soon after the show, and we can kind of recap on Xbox what we saw there. And of course, don't forget the, NOG show also on Thursday, so be a lot of recapping. We'll probably do a live.
Yeah,
I don't know if
5:30 in the fucking morning, you fucking bunch of fannies.
Come on, Dad. We gotta get you on the show. So one day, just take a nap and get
Yeah,
get up at
Well, I'm supposed to tell everyone else to take a fucking nap and all, 'cause I'm gonna fucking wet you up with my belly white voice. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you definitely need to get some afternoon delights in if you're gonna be going on NLG. That's for sure.
Yeah.
That's
Well, you gotta tell
you definitely can't play Skyrim all day and then expect to fucking go on and be like conscious at that time in morning. It's just not happening.
What you got to do is tell Mike he'll have to do an early special show just for me.
Yeah, it's bullshit making us come on at fucking 2:30 in the morning. It's bullshit, isn't it?
It's fucking ridiculous. Yeah, they should move to fucking England, the fannies.
It's like we shouldn't even be fucking awake at that time, man. It's a good job I'm a gamer and fucking.
I fucking won't be if I could fucking sleep.
Well, same here, man. I have fucking sleeping issues at best of time.
Yeah, but yours is due to drugs. Mine isn't.
Yeah, quite possibly, but fuck it, it is what it is.
You gotta smoke that daytime weed and you gotta smoke that nighttime weed. Put you to bed.
You just gotta smoke all the weed, play all the games, and you'll never know what day it is.
All right, well let's start walking ourselves out of here. Let's start with the SIA WDFC coupe. I saw you can do some more some Brad scooter electric racing.
Scooty! You catch me on my scooty!
check my bad self on my scooty!
Okay, now.
Boss Selector, if you've never watched it, British show from fucking early 2000s. Boss Selector.
It's not your minge.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Check my
It's
bad
not your
self.
minge you can spell. I'm cooking your file.
On my scooty! I'm coming through!
Proper bow.
It's proper bow, I tell thee.
That'd be cracking.
Nice.
On that one, man. That was hilarious.
Yeah, I look forward to some more of your videos.
Yeah, it's been kind of fun. I don't know. I had a bunch of people at work that were asking me. I don't know if you guys haven't seen. I've got an e-bike, and I bought a while back, and it just I mean, I get stopped on the street. People were like, "Oh, what is that thing?" You know, it's this kind of big, crazy, you know, bike. It looks like almost like a dirt bike. And so, yeah, I just had a bunch of people work. Everybody was stopping me, you know, at the office and, you know, what is that thing? What is that thing? And one of the guys was like, hey, you should, you know, do a YouTube video. And I was like, shit, I already got a YouTube channel. So yeah, I started posting some e-bike videos. So, you know, whatever. It's not gaming stuff, but it's been pretty fun to, yeah, it's been kind of, I surprised, you know, I have a few videos that have over like 1,500 views. And so, yeah, it kind of, you know. So I don't know. Yeah, it's been fun. My scooty.
Well, glad to have you. You know, here and kind of catch up, and hopefully we'll do some gaming this weekend. Get a party.
Yeah. No, it's so great to be back on with you guys, man. It's my new job. I haven't hardly had any time to play games at all, but you know, it's cool getting back on with you guys. I know, totally. Even watching the show is like right in the middle of some of the busiest time of the day for me at work. So I'm always back and forth trying to hop in there. And sometimes I even sneak it with my phones into my pocket with one earbud in so I can hear you guys.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
Good to be back.
Always miss you.
Indie Gamer knows what's up. Have you seen my grueler? Lorraine Kelly in the have you seen my grueler?
But I'm looking for more of that stuff because that was hilarious. That video you sent earlier, that was hilarious. You had me.
Yeah, like, I'm telling you, both selected. It's from like early 2000 Channel 4 show. Keith, what? He goes as Keith Lemon now, but he's Lee Francis is his real name. I know that. So I'm a boss selector. Fucking fan for life.
Good stuff.
I wish to bring that shit back, man, because nothing has ever been as funny as that shit. Just taking piss out of every celebrity going there. We're famous at the time.
It's gonna be my new outro on my e-bike videos.
Shamo motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
The WDFC, myself, Fastback. You'll see me hopefully next Thursday. I wasn't there this last Thursday on the OG. And I kind of took a break the other day, but yeah, definitely you see me on Thursdays on NOG.
I was there.
Well, right now it's 9:30 Eastern, but Mike kind of mentioned something in the chat about we were going to talk about the time, so I don't know, maybe we'll go on earlier. We'll see, but definitely appreciate all our brothers here in chat. You know, we always see these guys in our chat on NOG, and we're all family. We enjoy everybody, new people that we've kind of grown a little bit. Show's been doing pretty good, and especially after having Tommy Tallarico on. So he's pretty cool.
Yeah,
so.
Tommy's great. Yeah.
So and
I like the arguing.
Yeah.
The little domestics.
And then open every box, Pete. We and earlier Blessed Tech, and we met some cool people that you don't normally see in the gaming community. A lot of these guys are more about the retro, so it was awesome adding them to the NOG family. Other than that, you catch me on Xbox, Fastback 6768. Later in the future on PlayStation, same gamer tag, and don't ask me my Switch. And I've also joined the PC Master Race. So
without a graphics card.
Without a graphics card, but hey, it'll come. Hold on.
That's what she said.
Whoa.
Hey. And of course, we got.
All you did is time thinking about the crime, motherfucker.
We got the WDFC, Mr. Daz, which he already talked about doing Dazcast maybe next month. So.
No, I said we'll see where we are in a month.
I know you're gonna do it. We're expecting it. But it was fucking awesome having you on, Des. You know, everything you've gone through.
Yeah, cheers.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Getting better and better.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting to be on one yet, but yeah, fuck it, innit?
Hey, WDFC
So-
is not the same without you, Des. So you know.
There isn't no
all of you guys.
WDFC without a D.
Yeah, we couldn't do it without you, man.
Well,
Everybody needs a D.
well,
Yes.
we got Dreadpool in there, but we'd have to audition him and see if he can, you know,
Yeah.
be another.
And they'd have to fucking sort his accent out and talk like me, like a rough cunt. You know what I
There
mean?
you go.
But yeah. Obviously, you can find me on fucking Twitter as usual. YouTube UK Dazaris. Obviously, I've been a bit lax with the fucking videos, but I can't really do a lot. I will try to do an update vid in the next week or so. I may try and live stream again with something I can fucking play. And we'll just take it from there, guys. Yeah, appreciate it. Thanks everyone in chat. Everyone in the show. Fucking probably a bit of a confidence boost for me, to be honest with you. To be back so soon.
Hey, you know how you know how this show is. Who the fuck cares? You know, we're here just
Yeah, man.
chill and talk shit.
Yeah.
And then of course we got the WDFC who's gonna be
The
taking us
W,
out.
the one and only, the master of the art of being a twat.
What does WDFC stand for, Witty?
Who the fuck cares?
What the fuck?
Just game, motherfuckers.
Exactly.
You know, none of this fucking bitch in the morning, unless it's like bitch in the morning about Xbox not having single player games, and then I'm all down for that.
Yeah.
In moderation, you know, there's like, you know, what's point in going back and forth with same people day in day out, this that and other, you know, it's just like you might as well bang your fucking head against the wall.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just game, I play fucking Xbox. I finally, after years of not having a PlayStation, I play PlayStation. You know, I don't give a fuck which console's got the more, you know, the best games this and other. I'm getting an Xbox next gen because I've got a £200 minimum bonus with Microsoft reward points, so it don't matter which console costs the most. I'm going with Xbox. You know, I've got a game, I'm going to eventually get a PS5, I'm going to stick it somewhere that it fits. And yeah, well, in the meantime, I'm going to be gaming, and I'm going to be playing Cyberpunk whenever it releases, maybe, possibly, you know, I'm worried about some of the cuts it's got, but this and other, God knows, I'm not too worried. It's going to be a great game, and yeah, in the meantime, I may post some videos to YouTube. Witty Twat, TWART, because they won't let me be a TWAAT, because apparently that's too offensive to some snowflakes, because, you know, I kicked them from a game. And yeah, check me out, Witty Twat, here, there, and everywhere, Twitter, YouTube, somewhere. If you can't get me at Witty Twat, it's at Baby 420, because we got to respect the weedage. And yeah, I'm out there.
Witty was awesome having you.
I'm Witty, and I'm a twat. I am Witty Twat, the one and only, the master twat.
Again, Witty, it was good having you on. Been too long. Like I said, I haven't seen you much.
Man, it's good to, well, it's good to fucking talk to you guys after so long, man. It's like even cool, you know, earliest of so cool. We're about fucking 3 months ago or something.
Yeah.
Beginning of this lockdown shit.
I just get the little notifications that you grab the PS Plus games. I'm like, all right, Witty, thanks, man.
Yeah, man, no problem. But like I said, don't rely on me, because there's got to be a time where PlayStation's not got to go on at all, and I'm just got to totally forget about that shit.
Not like I ever play them anyway, so
I appreciate it. Well, yeah, while I'm playing it, I'll grab them for you.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. Hey, like I said, guys, this was awesome. It's been too long. We'll be back next month, maybe sooner. But hey, we're WDFC on NOG. Who the fuck cares? Just game.
We don't fucking care about your bullshit. Stop fucking chatting your shite on your fucking Twitter day in, day out. You know, just chill the fuck out and play some fucking games.
Exactly.
And Fastback, when we do the next show, can you give me more than 2 hours fucking notice?
Of course. Now that I know what the fuck I'm doing.
Yeah.
I was panicking there for a little bit, so I was like.
Nah, I don't mind this last minute shit, man. It makes it easier for me because I suffer from
I do,
depressive
and one
anxiety.
side only fucking works. I need to get set up, man.
All right, everybody, we're out. Chat, you're fucking awesome. Everybody, I love you guys.
Love you guys.